USS Zumwalt returns to the water with a hypersonic missile launcher upgrade. The USS Zumwalt DDG-1000, a massive and stealthy Navy destroyer plagued by challenges throughout its development, now back in the water on Friday following 14 months of upgrades. The ship's original 155mm advanced gun systems, AGS, which were deemed cost-prohibitive, have been replaced with launchers designed to fire intermediate-range conventional prompt strike, IRCPS, hypersonic missiles. Photos from shipbuilder HI reveal little about the new IRCPS launchers, as the area on the deck where the AGS once stood remains covered. This upgrade marks a significant milestone in the Navy's plans to retrofit its small Zumwalt-class fleet with next-generation hypersonic missiles, a decision first announced in November 2021. Originally envisioned as a fleet of 32 ships, the Zumwalt class was scaled down to just 3. The class's initial mission of providing gunfire support for amphibious operations was never fully realized, as the Navy chose not to procure the 155mm long-range land attack projectiles, LRLAP, required for the AGS, largely due to their exorbitant cost of $800,000 per round. The cost of the Zumwalt-class ships has skyrocketed over time, increasing from an estimated $1.3 billion per ship in 1998 to over $9 billion by late 2020, according to the Government Accountability Office. The decision to build only 3 ships concentrated development and upgrade costs onto a much smaller fleet than initially planned. The Naval Sea Systems Command, NAVSEA, has not disclosed the cost of the hypersonic missile upgrades, citing the ongoing nature of the work. The USS Lyndon B. Johnson, DDG-1002, the third and final Zumwalt-class ship, is slated to receive the IRCPS capability after upgrades to Zumwalt are completed. Unlike Zumwalt, the Lyndon B. Johnson was not built with AGS installed, which will simplify the installation process for the hypersonic missile systems. However, these upgrades will delay the ship's commissioning until 2027, according to NAVSEA. The second Zumwalt-class ship, USS Michael Monsoor, DDG-1001, is currently operating out of San Diego. It will also be retrofitted with hypersonic capabilities during a future modernization period, although NAVSEA has not provided a timeline. Navy budget records for this fiscal year indicate that all 3 ships in the class are expected to be equipped with hypersonic capabilities by fiscal year 2028. While HI has not yet completed the upgrades to Zumwalt, its eventual return to service with hypersonic missile capability signals a potential turning point for the controversial class of ships. Previously criticized for its lack of a clear mission due to the absence of ammunition for its advanced guns, the class now holds the promise of a renewed strategic role. The integration of IRCPS could demonstrate the Zumwalt class's value, as these hypersonic missiles are designed to target high-value, heavily defended objectives. The missiles will be housed in triple-packed Advanced Payload Module, APM, canisters now installed in place of the AGS. Both the IRCPS and the Army's ground-based Dark Eagle Long-Range Hypersonic Weapon, LRHW, system share the same missile design and use a common hypersonic boost glide vehicle. The primary difference between the two systems lies in their launch mechanisms. Hypersonic missiles employ rocket boosters to propel their payloads to the required altitude and velocity. Once in position, the glide vehicle separates from the booster and navigates toward its target at extremely high speeds along an unpredictable trajectory. Hypersonic velocity begins at Mach 5, but these weapons far exceed that threshold. The timeline for deploying Zumwalt with operational hypersonic missiles remains uncertain. The Army received its first Dark Eagle missile launcher prototype in October 2021, but canceled 3 test launches in 2023. A joint Navy-Army test firing conducted in June 2023 has not had its results disclosed. Recent Navy budget requests suggest the service aims to field hypersonic missiles on Zumwalt by the end of 2025. Each of Zumwalt's 4 large-diameter launch tubes can hold up to 3 missiles, allowing for a maximum capacity of 12. Operational requirements will determine the number of missiles carried on any given mission. Although the Zumwalt class will soon be hypersonic missile-ready, other aspects of the ship remain unchanged. The Navy has stated that the IRCPS capability does not require additional space aboard the ship, as it utilizes the space previously occupied by the guns. The DDG-1000s will continue to feature 80 Mk 57 Vertical Launch System (VLS) cells. These refitted Zumwalt-class destroyers could accommodate a variety of missiles, including SM-2 Block AZ and Ivaltsi Sparrow surface-to-air missiles, Tomahawk land attack cruise missiles, and potentially variants of the SM-6 missile family. Despite the class's capabilities being diluted over the years and some external system additions increasing its radar signature, the Zumwalt's stealthy design could enable it to approach targets deep within enemy territory. This capability would be vital in countering China's long-range defenses in the Pacific. The Zumwalt class features a massive 14,500-ton displacement for a destroyer, approximately one-third larger than the Flight IA Arleigh Burke class destroyers. Its advanced stealth design incorporates multiple spectrum signature reduction, including electromagnetic, radar, acoustic, and infrared, making it unprecedented for a ship of its size. The Zumwalt's power generation capabilities are equally impressive, producing 78 megawatts of electricity, enough to power nearly 10,000 average American homes. Even at a cruising speed of 20 knots, the ship retains a reserve power of 58 megawatts. This cutting-edge integrated power system ensures sufficient reserve energy to support next-generation radar systems and directed energy weapons. However, with only 3 ships in the class, each packed with unique hardware, the cost of maintaining and upgrading these vessels, including their stealth features, will remain substantial. There is ongoing discussion about replacing its proprietary radar and combat system with the Enterprise Air Surveillance Radar, ESR, and Aegis combat system to improve sustainability. While the Zumwalt class has ventured into the Western Pacific, it has yet to embark on a traditional cruise. Now, as the Zumwalt approaches a final baseline configuration nearly a decade after its commissioning, Navy leadership hopes the ship can become a significant contributor to the fleet, even if that capability has arrived relatively late in the life of the DDG-1000 program.